Hey guys, I just want to make a video because Charming Pixie Flora got me in the mood to do it. Oh, who does that not happen to? I'm pretty sure like a good 60% of the pagan vloggers on YouTube have been inspired to make videos by Charming Pixie Flora. Okay. But today I want to talk about Lughnasadh. It's one of the 3 good harvests, which are my favorite sabbats. Basically, we are taking from plants so that we can live. And so, right now, we need to give, and after we, do something, we need to give back. For instance, if you harvest corn, you can't eat the stem, and if you want to use the husk, keep the husk. If you want to eat the actual maize part, eat it. But if you can't find a use for the stem or a leaf growing out the side, then just bury it by the place you harvested it. So the plant knows you aren't taking enough, and so it essentially doesn't think that you're being greedy. During this time, the god becomes the sage, and the goddess is the mother, because the earth, the goddess, is abundant and harvesty flavor at this time. Two really good herbs. Well, two. One's an herb, one's a genre of herb, I don't know. Basically, all grains are good right now, and blackberries are, extremely good. Blackberries specifically. I've heard, all berries being good right now. I've heard, grapes being good. Yeah, grapes are supposed to be good right now. If not now, then at Mabon, however you want to say it. Palm. Dates, regular palm leaves, both of those are good. Collards are good. Basil is good. Carrots and squash. Squash has a really long season, but depending on when you planted your squash and how the year was for you, this could be one of the 3 best times to do it. Harvest squash. Getting back up. Some good goddesses for the time are basically all earth and agricultural goddesses. Goddesses of prosperity, hope, and healing. Ditto with gods. Prosperity, hope, and healing. Colors are yellow, gold, orange, red, and green. In fact, on my altar, around this time, I like to use beeswax candles. Because here I'm using a gold one for the god, and a beeswax one for the goddess. See that? Just beeswax. Gold. Spin around. Okay. Good spells for this time are prosperity spells. Prosperity, abundance, money spells, I guess, fertility spells, yes, love spells, I guess. This isn't the best time, but it's good. Land and earth related divination. Crying the is not. I was about to say crying the neck, but people already do that in England, and that's not really a spell. Making corn dollars. Technically, corn doesn't have to be maize, because the original word corn meant any small hard object, and even today, an acorn is a nut. You can get a corn in your foot. I know it's gross. Teeth are sometimes, or at one point called corns. If, like, something happened, I don't know, but I've heard teeth referred to as corns before. So just want to make a doll out of those, because once you harvest, the spirit of the land is effectively homeless. So if you give it a form and then keep it with you until in bulk, then great. Harvesting seeds and then keeping them on your altar right now is a good idea. Since I've already made my corn dolly, and since I don't grow any grain, and this is actually what I tell people to do. If you don't grow grains or starches or anything like that, and if your plants aren't pliable enough to make dolls out of, make a corn dolly, and then get a few leaves or a flower or like a sprout or a stalk from whatever you're growing, and then tie it to the waist or breast of the corn dolly. Yeah. Blackberries are good at this time, as I said, so make blackberry pies. I use that for the cakes part of my ritual, and for ale, the cakes and ale part. Cake is possibly the most fitting time for cakes and ale, because both are made of wheat. I heard a really good idea from, actually, again, Charming Pixie Flora, cornmeal and blackberry muffins. What I do, since I got like really tiny pie tins the other day, what I do is I just use Honey Nut Cheerios, because again, beeswax, honey, very good for this time. And I ground that up, and I put in enough butter until it becomes like kinda crusty. Then I line it. The reason I'm not giving you specific amounts is because if I did, then essentially it wouldn't really be you making it 100%. If you do whatever feels right to you, then it will truly be yours. However, if I gave you amounts, then it wouldn't be completely yours, and it wouldn't be as good and as powerful. So really, even if you do end up making a mistake, you still tried your best. You still did what you can. So I'm not trying to be vague. Well, I'm not trying. I really don't want to be vague, but if I did give you amounts, then it just wouldn't really work as well, I guess. So, yeah, taking walks, seeing if you can see the first signs of fall, because it is the start of autumn. So, yeah. Oh, and acorns, collect acorns, because they're coming out, or is that... If they aren't out now, then collect them at Mabon, however you want to say it. So, yeah. Love you guys. Blessed Bizzles. Blessed Bizzles. Blessed be. Bye.